Sneaker resale culture has gotten out of control.
Stores and they're all bricking, bro. Jesus Christ. Paid $232 per pair and they're literally at $226 and $240. If I sell on StockX, I'm losing around $30 per pair. This sucks, man. Jesus Christ.
There are arguments and debates taking place all over the internet. People seem to be losing their trust in sneaker resale and sneaker culture as a whole. Everybody used to value overpriced hype sneakers as the grails, but now we're starting to realize that that monetary value means nothing.
You broke!
In this video, I want to talk about the declining appeal of overpriced sneakers and how resale culture needs to evolve. But before we do that, welcome back. If you've been here for a while, I'm Free, and on this channel, we talk about fashion, social media culture, and general self-improvement. So if you're interested in more, be sure to like the video and hit that subscribe button. So let's take a step back and look how we got here.
Hey, bro, you good?
Yeah.
Chilling?
Yep, just got a few pairs, so.
Let me see what you got.
I love the videos, by the way.
We filming right now.
No way.
What's up?
No.
Resale culture was a thing well before the internet. People in niche small communities would get together and trade their sneakers for other products. It was a way of sneaker enthusiasts coming together and making a community. It was more about the friendship and the camaraderie rather than the sales that could be made. But it really gained its traction when influencers started taking the spotlight. Back in the day, bloggers and local sneaker enthusiasts were the backbone of the culture. Then came YouTube, with creators like Seth Fowler paving the way for sneaker content. Some of his most viral videos were him highlighting the fact that you can start a successful resale business with just one shoe. It's that simple. You just have to know the game and flip your way up to the top. It was like the American dream for a lot of sneakerheads. Fast forward to the Instagram and TikTok era, sneaker influencers took things to a whole nother level. They were the first to pioneer the idea of small, easy to consume videos and made sneaker resale look like an easy thing to do. But as the unfortunate truth of life goes, as things become more popular, they get more flawed. As many people entered into the sneaker resale game, many of them were just focused on profits. They had no interest in sneakers, they had no interest in the culture, and they were just there to make a quick buck. This is what's broken sneaker resale, because everybody, your average consumer, your mama, your daddy, your little brother that you don't talk to, they all think they can make $25 million by selling a pair of Jordan 4s, and it's not the case. And these practices affect the sneakers that we see today. Everything has to be trendy, and the question is, why are we so obsessed with overpriced sneakers? We gotta be real with ourselves sometimes. We are affected by hype. It sells. Influencers have become the most effective marketing strategy for most brands. Their parasocial relationship with audience thrives on trust, inspiration, and the idea that we too can join the ranks of the sneaker elite. Simply put, they rely on the fact that you don't have and they have. They honestly need you to want more over and over and over again in order for their content to be relevant, viral, and acceptable. I mean, honestly, most of us have been conditioned to think this way about sneakers. We don't want the $100 pair. We don't want the cheap pair sitting at Ross. We want what's on Foot Locker. We want what's on StockX. We want what's on Go. We want the things that other people don't have. And guess what? Exclusivity comes with a price. It's a lot easier to market something as exclusive and rare. People want it and they're willing to pay whatever price they can to get it. And this is human nature. I mean, at the end of the day, we want what we can't have. And it seems like in the past decade, we've become very fixated on this idea of exclusivity equaling value, which honestly isn't the case. I mean, some of the most popular videos on YouTube are of people flipping their whole entire collection and making a huge profit, or buying a super grail sneaker. It's all about how much money can I make from these products. And we, the consumers, watch these people do this every day, and we think this is like the lifestyle. This is something that everybody needs to have. And sneakers aren't about money. They're about, well, their footwear. They're about walking and being comfortable more so, and then style, and then athletic memories. But it seems like in this current space, we're so focused on how much money can I make? What are my profit margins? What can I do? And it's not really that much of a business per se in its inherent form. And it looks like a lot of these social media platforms are turning into mini shopping networks. You got the TikTok shop, YouTube shop. It seems like everywhere you go, someone's trying to sell you something. We also can't ignore the giant glaring problem in the room. It's the economy. The economy is down bad. We broke. We selling peas out of a can. You know what I'm saying, dog? The money isn't where it needs to be. People are not concerned about buying a sneaker when they can't pay their rent. And you know, ironically, as I was editing this video, I saw this video on YouTube about a sneaker store in California getting robbed. These guys just broke in, took a bunch of sneakers that are supposed to be donated to some homeless people, and it's just sad. The measures that we have to go through in this economy in order to keep up with the trends and feel fashionable. And then we got a lot of these content creators making $1,000 sneaker haul videos when most of us can't even pay our rent, or most of us are working 2 jobs jobs. You can't even live the life you want because you're paying off credit cards constantly. And I'm not saying that these people can't glorify their lifestyle. It's cool. But it seems like to me, there seems to be some type of disconnect between these creators and their audiences. I don't know if you can afford expensive sneakers. I don't know if you like to wear reps, you like to wear Skechers, but sometimes we make content that just seems unappealing, irrelevant. It doesn't solve too many problems, doesn't educate, doesn't entertain. It's just there for me to show off how luxurious I'm living. And then you got people out here just breaking and entering the sneaker stores. So where do we go from here? I think we need to start supporting content creators who try to entertain and educate rather than show off a very valuable collection. So why are overhyped sneakers no longer appealing? Many people have begun to realize there are alternative options. Surprise, surprise, you can get quality sneakers for less money. There's a whole cultural shift going on right now. It seems to be the popular trend to wear cheap dad-like sneakers. I mean, look at New Balances and Asics. They've been booming with popularity. This wasn't the case 5 years ago. They were thought of like old man running shoes. However, as the economy changes, so do our needs. And people are going to buy whatever they can afford and what's in their budget. Another thing is that authentication isn't valuable. In my last video, which you should definitely check out, I talked about how sneaker authentication has lost its meaning. Reps are legitimate options for some people. Even if that isn't the case, a lot of consumers are hesitant to get sneakers off of third-party apps because they get it wrong a lot of the times too. There are plenty of people that only get their sneakers from first-hand retailers. I'm talking Nike, Foot Locker, Adidas. They don't trust StockX, Go, eBay. They're very hesitant to spend their money. And guess what? A lot of overpriced sneakers need to be authenticated. And we gotta be honest, most overpriced sneakers are so hard to wear. Many of them are loud and boisterous and difficult to style. Imagine wearing a pair of bright red Air Yeezys and actually making the fit go hard. It's very difficult to do that because they're so loud and iconic. They draw a lot of attention. You're gonna get so many questions. It's gonna be like, dang, I might as well just keep this thing on the shelf. On top of that, some of them are fragile and very difficult to maintain. They get like off-white Jordan 5s. If dirt gets underneath that bad boy, you're cooked. And people expect more in their investments. We're responsible for how we decide to consume and the people we support because we're supporting certain values and practices at the end of the day. We participate in this culture. I think the overpriced sneaker era is somewhat out of its way, guys. I think the cracks are starting to show. People got more options and it's a good thing. I appreciate you guys for watching the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below and I'll catch you next time.